Good morning. It's Friday, and I woke in the middle of the night last night with an idea about a couple of things that I wanted to say about judgment. And now I've got myself up in the morning and I was about to go for my run, and I thought, well, I'll just write down all of my ideas before I head out for my run, because I can't possibly do this blog looking like I do this morning, which is amusing because what I wanted to talk about was judgment. So here I am in my pajamas, half dead, because this is what it's all about: judging ourselves. We think of judgment as judgment on the major things, and it's not. It's about all of the small things and us having more awareness about these things and trying to let them go and trying to let them pass. And I think that the ones that really get us are the self-judgments on things like eating too much, being too heavy, not being good enough. And then there's another subtle one that sneaks in that gets us going, and that is competitiveness. Because then we're either judging someone to be better than us and not deserving of that because we want to beat them, or we're judging ourselves on not being good in comparison to this other person. And we do this in all areas of life. We do this in relation to our intelligence. We do it in relation to sport. We do it in relation to our homes, our work, our cars, our clothes, our handbags, finances, men and women. In fact, I think half the time women can be worse about it because it's sort of a covert little competitiveness and judgment over others and who do they think they are. And it really is a horrible energy to hold, and for me to sense from people. When I'm around, these energies, it doesn't feel good. And when things don't feel good in us, it's because they're negative emotions, they're negative thoughts, they're effectively a waste of our time and energy, and they will lead to us becoming sick. When we hold judgments within ourselves, it creates nasty energy in us, which can, in the long term, affect our health. And what we need to do is have awareness when we're feeling these emotions and replace them with gratitude and love and acceptance and allowing. Our world is meant to be multicolored, multicultural, multiracial. There is meant to be unique individuals on all ends of every single spectrum out in the world to teach us allowance, acceptance, contrast. And we may feel and have an opinion that a lot of what is going on in the world is wrong. And yes, it's a pretty horrible place out there sometimes. And we get caught up about it and we judge and we have lots of opinions and we go on a rant, and, it consumes us, when the only way that we can really make change is to let go of our judgments and to focus on ourselves and become better people, and to become that non-judgmental person, that accepting person, that loving person, that giving person, that doing and acting person that makes a difference in this world. So, watch your thoughts, watch where you're judging. Are you on a treadmill looking at the person beside you who's overweight and thinking, well, how could they be so overweight? Why not flip it? In your mind, shouldn't you be thinking, good for them, they're out getting active, they're healthy? And, if you knew the research, you'd know that actually, sometimes if you're overweight and physically fit and healthy, you have far reduced risk factors. So, allow it. This is them, this is their choices. They may like their food, they may, have got their health to a point that they're accepting about it and they're out doing their exercise. Now, on the other flip side, they may not be happy within their bodies. They may feel terribly ashamed. They may feel very self-conscious. And the hardest thing for them may be to put themselves in a gym, on a treadmill, in an environment full of people looking at them and judging them. So I say, go you, because that takes a lot of confidence. and it may be difficult for them. So that's just one example.